It feels so good to sit down in front of the camera. I feel like I've been away for forever and been through war when I've really only been gone for a handful of days. I got back late last night and it's like mid-morning now, so I'm pretty tired, but I wanted to take advantage of filming because I'm moving in several days and I wanted to still have a video up on Sunday. My dedication to my channel sometimes even impresses me, I have to say. But I feel like I've been through war because I got caught in the Southwest technological travel meltdown last Wednesday, and I was traveling for 24 hours to get to California, and it was just as hellish as you can probably imagine it was. And then my sister's wedding happened, which was beautiful and amazing, but exhausting, profoundly exhausting, and now here I am. If my energy seems weird or off, that's why. I was initially going to stick to doing July favorites for my Sunday video, but then I decided that I wanted to show you guys what I brought on my trip as far as skincare and makeup, and show you a few things that I received during the trip that I think you'd be interested in. I think I'm just gonna postpone my July favorites. I mean, there's no rule that says you have to do it like right around the first of the month. So I think I'm gonna do this video and then my Beauty Heroes August review, and then July favorites will just sort of come in early August at some point. So for the video today, I wanted to do this ahead of time before I actually left, but actually now I think it's kind of interesting to do it after because I can kind of tell you what I did and didn't use, I guess. I'm gonna show you skincare, what I bring on kind of like my little carry-on, and then I really overpacked on makeup. It's only because I was doing my own makeup for the wedding. So I packed a lot more than I normally would have, but I thought I would just show you what I brought. I think for the makeup, because there's so much, I'm not gonna just pull and show you every single thing. I think I might just pan down and kind of rifle through and kind of pluck select things out and mention them. But before we get into that, I want to show you a couple of new things in my life. So this is kind of like a mishmash video. I'm back from this trip and amazing things happened, and I want to tell you about things that are germane to my channel. So even though my flight was delayed by a lot, I ended up getting in the next day, the next afternoon, I still freaking made it to the Marin location of the International Orange Spa to get an Infiore facial. Now, quick note, I've been saying Infiore the entire time I've been obsessed with this brand. It is actually Infiore. I feel kind of dumb that I've been mispronouncing it this entire time, but it is Infiore. I had the opportunity to meet Jeannie from Beauty Heroes, and she was the one that hosted me at this beautiful spa and wanted me to have this epic spa experience. It was truly mind-blowing. I think I'm gonna talk more at length about that in my July favorites, just because I don't want to talk about it so much here. But in one word, it was just sublime. It was the most incredible beauty experience I've ever had. So a couple of things resulted from that trip. A woman by the name of Julie is the founder of Infiore. She has a background in perfumery and is just an amazing artist. She and Jeannie, I think, are quite tight, and so I think Jeannie told her that she was going to be taking me to have this facial at International Orange, and Julie sent Jeannie with a couple of gifts for me, so I thought you'd be interested in seeing them. It made the travel hell I had gone through so worth it. So she sent me over a bottle of the Complex de Fleur Cellular Renewal Complex. I have tried this before in one of the Discovery sets from Infiore, which was my very first experience with the brand. This is a sort of a watery serum step. The only comparable product I can think of is Kypris Antioxidant Dew, and I am not a fan of that product. I'm not a fan of that brand, but this is sort of the same consistency and idea, and it's so stunning. It's like nutrition for your skin. I just feel so happy that I have a full-size bottle of this in my life now. I'm still like so overwhelmed by the gesture. She sent me over a bottle of the Infiore Fleur Vibrant Solution Botanique, and they describe this on their website as Infiore's signature curative. It's a potent cocktail of fortifying antioxidants, flavonoids, and essential amino acids, precious skin strengthening formula to plump the skin, ameliorate signs of wrinkling and dehydration, and imparting a sun-kissed glow. So I'm considering this to be kind of a moisture oil step, and I've actually never tried this. I've tried the Fleur Vibrant Balm, which is stunningly gorgeous. So I don't know, I don't even really have words. When Jeannie gave me this stuff, I was just like, oh my God, how is this my life? Then International Orange was just such an amazing experience. I'm like, this is not what this video is supposed to be about, but I did want to just show this to you guys. They left me at the front desk. I think they leave everybody kind of some complimentary products from the spa. And this is their sort of in-house brand. I got a little Enrich body lotion and a deodorant. So I was really excited in particular for the deodorant because I'm almost out of my RL Linden spray liquid deodorant like this. So I'm really, really excited to try this. And I will probably just keep this kicking around for travel. And then Jeannie is an amazing human being in a nutshell. She gifted me a couple of things that she wanted me to try, and I was just so excited for both. This is a new product from Kahina. It's a pure prickly pear seed oil roller ball. Now this I have been using because I didn't bring a dedicated eye serum with me on my trip, and that's what this is kind of the best for, I guess, to just roll under your eyes. The instruction says roll on eye area as needed, and it's just 100% organic prickly pear seed oil. I guess apparently prickly pear seed oil is often just an ingredient or diluted, so it's hard to find it in its pure iteration, I guess. But so far so good. It's really lightweight, but feels really moisturizing and nourishing. Just as a heads up, I believe Beauty Heroes will be carrying this, and it will potentially be part of not a box, but a gift with purchase promotion, just saying. Potentially. And I don't know when, actually. Then I was so excited. I'm so excited to try this. She gave me one of the Plume Lash and Brow Enhancing Serums. I've been dying to try this. I might hold off on starting it still for a bit because I don't know if you can tell, my eye issue is almost completely resolved, but it's still lingering, so I might hold off another couple weeks. I might actually start using it on the lower lash line and on my eyebrows to start. But yeah, super, super, super excited to try this and see if it's as great as everybody says it is. People say they start seeing results within like 3 or 4 weeks instead of they say 6 to 8, but I think you start seeing results much sooner. So I'm really excited about that. Jeannie uses it and her lashes were on point. They were just so long and full and fluttery. I was like, wow. Julie from Infiore also sent me this beautiful Infiore tote, which I will definitely get a ton of use out of. And then the only other 2 things to mention, not from that trip, but as I was walking out the door to go get my Uber to go to the airport, I had a package arrive from Glossier because, guys, I finally caved and decided to try a couple of things, mostly because I had been dying to try the Generation G Sheer Matte Lipstick in the color Jam. It's actually what's on my lips right now. It had been out of stock for forever, so it finally came back in stock, so I took it as an opportunity to procure the Sheer Matte Lipstick in Jam and the Boy Brow in Brown. I am wearing both things today. I literally just tried them for the first time, and my first impression is actually really positive. I'm really impressed with both products, so you'll probably be hearing more about these at some point, but just wanted to let you know that they're new in my life. Okay, in true Mercedes fashion, now on to what this video is actually supposed to be about. I'll start, I guess, with just talking you through, I guess this makes the most sense, my in-flight beauty essentials. And actually this got a little fuller on the way back because I don't typically travel with contact solution or a contact case or toothpaste, but now I always will, given what I just went through. So I didn't have to use them on the way home, thank God. Oh, and I also threw in my little travel Dr. Bronner's just in case. I always like to take a mist and a moisturizing mask on a plane with me. The Josie Maran I like because the mist is really, really fine and it's quite innocuous if people are sitting next to you. So I brought that. The mask that I've been bringing on all my recent travels is the Tata Harper moisturizing mask. Again, because you can't see it on the skin, you just look a little bit dewy, greasy. So it's translucent and I do find it really moisturizing. Yes, slathered that on my face there and back. I brought some Urban Moonshine Digestive Bitters. This is sort of a daily staple for me. I tend to just throw a dropper full into a glass of water at some point during the day, but especially important during travel, just extra digestive support. Some face wipes. These are the Bloom Naturals. And then, I don't know why, but I packed my perfume that I brought with me. Not Eco, sorry, but God, it's so loud. It's the Eccentric Molecule 01. Amazing. I always get compliments and questions when I wear that. My Zoe Organics Refresh Oil. This is almost done. It will be done soon. And then I packed a little travel Lotus Way Infinite Love Serum. I'm so sensitive to scent, so if someone is like eating next to me on the plane, or I don't know, I'm just like, I need to be able to have some aromatherapy on hand. And then I packed a set of the Honest Hazel eye gels. I didn't end up using them, I think because I was so distressed on my travel there, and it just went by in a whirlwind. I actually think I might use them later today though. My face doesn't really need like any masking or exfoliation or anything right now because that facial literally changed my life, but I think I might do the eye gels later today. And then as far as skincare that I brought, I was pretty restrained, but I do like to have options in case something goes awry. For cleanser, I brought the Stark Grapefruit Cleanse and Hydrate Balm, just as an all-purpose makeup remover and first cleanse. Normally I would bring the Desert Essence Jojoba Oil as a separate eye makeup remover, and I just couldn't be bothered this time, so I would just do sort of a first eye makeup removal, rubbing this into my eyes and removing it with cotton rounds, and then go in over my face, and it worked well for that. Then if I wanted to do a second cleanse, I brought my Essential Apothecary Alchemist Luster Face Cleanser. This is a really nice second cleanse. It's kind of like just a milky, very, very gentle cleanse, nice to remove oil residue. So I brought that. I did also, oh, there's like so many planes over it. I also brought the Essential Apothecary Alchemist Radiance Gentle Face Scrub if I needed to mix into the cleanser to do exfoliation, but I did not end up needing it at all after the facial. As far as toner, I brought the Kerry Gran Hydrating Tonic, which was perfect. I love having a travel size face tonic. And like I said, I didn't bring a dedicated eye serum, so I was using the Prickly Pear Seed Oil morning and night under my eyes. For serum, I brought a couple things. I brought the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. Again, I didn't use this once just because my skin was like perfectly balanced for literally the whole trip. It just needed kind of like not much. For serum, I brought the Kerry Gran Essential Serum and the Essential Apothecary Alchemist Nectar. So I would just do like a tiny bit of this morning and night to moisturize. And then if I felt like I needed a balm, I brought the Mahalo Original Balm, which I just love this product. I don't feel like this gets talked about enough from Mahalo's range. It feels so calming and anti-inflammatory to the skin. It's just one of my favorites. And then, oh, this is in here. This is my tincture of 2 drops of organic oregano essential oil to 16 drops of organic virgin coconut oil as a tincture for my eye. And just in case I didn't end up needing it, but the Osmia Organics, Osmia Organics, I'm realizing how much I've been mispronouncing brands. Osmia Organics Spot Treatment, but again, I didn't end up needing that. Okay, so that's it for skincare. Why don't we pan down and I'll rifle through my makeup bags and show you what I brought. I should also say I need to like up my makeup bag game because mine are like, they're a little bit embarrassing. I think these 2 are from Target and they're like nothing to write home about, nothing special. I would like to get like one of those travel brush holders for all my brushes. And then this is just a Bare Minerals. I like this one the best probably of all my makeup bags because I like the shape and it surprisingly holds a lot. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so like I said, this makeup bag is super duper old, but it actually holds a fair amount. So in this side, this was just random stuff. This is my beauty blender, which I brought. The only sunscreen product I brought was my Scentigrity for the whole time. As a backup, I also brought the Juice Beauty CC cream. I didn't end up using that. The concealer I brought was the Tarte Under Eye CC Corrector, just because it's really easy to travel with and works well. Modern Minerals Moonstone Highlighter. I only bring this product, this is the MAC Black Track fluid line, if I'm going to be doing false lashes to cover the seam. Mahalo Red My Lips, I didn't end up using that. And then as far as brushes, this is my janky NARS pencil sharpener in a plastic bag. And then these were all the brushes that I brought. MAC 217, Wayne Goss, there's a couple Wayne Gosses. This is my new Wayne Goss blending brush. Trish McAvoy, I don't know the name of this one, but I use this for RMS Bariti bronzer and I really, really enjoy it. Some Real Techniques, the Expert Face Brush, the blush brush, the contour brush, a random Sigma brush that I use for powder blush if I'm going to be doing that. This is a Sonia Kashuk eyeliner brush if I'm going to do liquid liner. Yeah, I didn't use a lot of these. So those are the brushes that I brought. We'll tackle this next because there's not a lot in here. For foundation, I brought the Honest Cream Foundation in Linen. I brought this specifically because I thought it would be the best for the Maid of Honor makeup. It's long lasting, provides really good coverage, and I just like it, surprisingly. I brought one of my Chanel blushes in the shade Mocha. Again, this was like special occasion makeup, so my plan was to do an all over sort of bronze contour with the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, and then the Mocha on top, which is exactly what I did. I wanted to use powder products for that look just because I find them to photograph a little bit better. I didn't want to look overly dewy or greasy in photos. For powder, I ended up bringing the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Trio for setting, because I think it's a really nice product. Sorry, focusing issues. And then to do my eye look for the Maid of Honor, I didn't wear any of this stuff except on Sunday at the actual wedding. I brought my Lorac Pro palette and my Jane Iredale Daytime Smoky Kit, which kind of broke, look at that. But for the look, I used these two shadows. Then in here, I used pewter, mauve, cream, and nude mostly. And I did kind of just a neutral lid and then smoked out the edges with these other colors. Okay, and then lastly, and probably most fun, is everything that's in here. Can you see how much this fits? It's a lot. So for eyelash curlers, I brought the Kevin Aquan eyelash curler because I'm not at the point yet where I want my Surratt eyelash curlers to get banged up. So I brought these and they totally did the job. Let's see what else is in here. A lot of this I did not use. I brought a lot of lip options. Antonym Black Eye Pencil. Superhero Mascara. I really like this actually. That Trish McAvoy Eye Bright Stick. Anastasia Brow Definer in medium brown. Aromi Liquid Lipstick in Electric Orchid. I did not wear that. Brought a couple RMS products. My Uncover Up in 22, which actually is a great shade for me right now in the summer. And of course, the Bariti bronzer. I wore this every day I was out there. It's just been my go-to. Let's see, what's this? Oh, Gresso Lip Boost in Bare. This is like an everyday cream blush color for me, but I didn't wear it at all, actually. I brought my K.R. Weiss in Wisdom. I did use that a little bit on the lower lash line. The Well People highlights. Let's see. Zuzu Luxe Liquid Eyeliner in Raven, obviously. I did actually use the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer the night of the rehearsal dinner and the day of the actual wedding. I do think it's really, really nice if you need your makeup to last and look extra flawless. Becca Opal Liquid Highlighter, didn't use it. Trish McAvoy Instant Eye Lift, I did use this one day. I like this product okay, it's just a little bit too heavily fragranced for me, honestly. It looks like this. I think the performance is good, but it definitely has fragrance in it, which is kind of annoying. MAC Cherry Lip Liner. The only bold lip that I did the whole time I was there was at the rehearsal dinner, I wore NARS Cruella and I didn't use the lip liner. But this was the lipstick I wore at the wedding. It's Bite Pecan, just a perfect pinky nude neutral shade for me, and I'm in love with it. I actually am ending up going through everything, but I feel like we're going kind of fast. Elovi Tinted Lip Butter. This, oh god, it looks scrubby. Sorry, that's kind of embarrassing. I really like this stuff. It lives in this makeup bag and I use it like pretty much every day. I brought the By Terry Ombre Black Star and Misty Rock. I didn't end up wearing that at all. Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, which I really like. Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. This is a really nice companion to the Bite lipstick. This is a little travel Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick in the color Amethyst. I really like this on the lower lash line. It gives just sort of subtle definition. Bare Minerals Primetime Eyelid Primer. This is the eyelid primer I use if I need one. I think it works perfectly fine. In addition to the Antonym pencil, I guess I also brought these. I'm not sure I was necessarily intending to, but I did use this one to tightline the upper waterline on the day of the wedding. I've been avoiding doing that just because of my eye issue, but this is a really, really good product. One of my favorites that I've tried from Trish. And then this is just Jane Iredale Basic Black Eye Pencil that I did not end up using at all. And I don't really especially care for the performance of this. Okay, that was less daunting than I thought it was going to be. And again, that's way more than I would ever normally bring. In fact, I would like to do this video again when I'm actually going on sort of like a real trip and not to a special occasion like a wedding, just to kind of be more minimal and sort of curated in what I bring for makeup. But I really hope you enjoyed seeing all this stuff. I will see you in a couple of days, hopefully with my Beauty Heroes August review video, which is a good one. I'm very excited to do that. There actually was one thing from that box I brought with me on this trip and loved and have pretty much almost used up one of the sidekicks. And we'll be gushing about it because I really, really like it. But I think that that's it. I am now going to unpack. Normally I'm like an avid, immediate unpacker, but I got in at like 1 or 1:30 last night. So I'm gonna unpack and go do some groceries, which is like one of my favorite things to do. I love doing groceries. Is that weird? I love doing groceries. I love doing laundry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like weirdo. So I'm gonna go get back in the swing of things. I hope you're all having a great weekend and I'll see you soon. Bye.